So here we are on the Sumida River, and we are near Ryogoku. We're gonna be walking up the river today, and we're gonna be walking up to Asakusa. So we're gonna be walking along the east side here, and you can see there's an expressway. I think the expressway is all the way on this side, and then we're gonna go down the west side, which is the sunny side. We're gonna be in the shade here, and then we're gonna be in the sun. And it's warm. It's about 27 degrees or so, 6 a.m. There you can see there's the traffic Saturday morning. Excuse me. It's Saturday morning, and there's the traffic. It's busy. It's busy. There's a lot of truck traffic today. A lot of truck traffic. At 6 a.m. on Saturday morning, one of the things you can see is we'll swing around. You can see the river is really real quiet. It's almost not quite glass, but it's pretty quiet. There are no boats been on it. Actually, I'm noticing now, if anything, I'm looking at the waves, the way the waves are going. It looks like the waves are kind of going upriver. I think that means that the tide is rising. So as the tide rises, that's going to push that upriver, and that's going to cause the river to rise. At any rate, so we're going to walk along, and we're going to be seeing birds and people and bridges and what else are we going to see? Fish. We're getting some fish. I was looking earlier. I can't see it here, but this river is absolutely full of fish. It's absolutely, millions of fish in the river, just in this area. So that's why the birds are all hanging out here. So we're gonna see a bit of that. So you can see the river. The river is pretty clear. No boats have gone up it. As soon as a boat, a big boat or a barge or whatever goes up the river, then it just messes the river up. That's it. So you have that. This situation will stay this way until some boat comes along. It's Saturday morning, so maybe it won't come for a while. So we're going to just be walking up, thinking about some stuff, talking about some stuff. We're going to be showing you some stuff here. I think this is Ryogoku Bashi. So this is the Ryogoku Bashi, and we are near the Ryogoku Stadium. That's the sumo stadium. And one of the things we're going to see right away here, as we cross here to go to the other side, is we are going to see they have these sumo wrestling moves, and they're going to show you like various moves. Kind of real interesting thing they got along here, and they put it on the the rail here. And let me show you the first one. Yeah, we got the first one coming up. Let me just check on the map here just to confirm this, because this is this. Let me just show you the map. Very nice map to show you what's the neighborhood here. And we are here, and this is Ryogoku Bashi, and we're near Ryogoku. The sumo wrestling is right there. They're also nearby is the Edo Tokyo Museum of Historical Museum. So that's kind of really interesting. Let's show you, as I said, we'll show you this sumo wrestling thing. Let's get down here. You can see that right there. See that? Isn't that cool? They got this along they're showing various moves. And the white wrestler is the one doing the move, and the yellow one is the one that's getting hit by it. You can see those colors, and that's called Katasukashi. Katasukashi is the move. So they show you the move and the name for the move, and it's all up and down. There's just a number of them here. And just let me go, let's look across the river here, because that is That is Yanagi-bashi. We were there the other day. So you can see there Yanagi-bashi. There's a duck taking off. It's like when those guys take off, it's like watching a weighted, heavily weighted plane take off there. But you look across the river. Let me just give you a magnification here. Here you go. See that? That's Yanagi-bashi, and you're looking up the Kandagawa. Let's come back down. Let's do about 1.9 times. We'll stay with 1.9 times. I think that's a good way to do that here. Now, also there are a lot of murals up here. Kind of hard to see, so I don't. Some of them are kind of faded, so it's kind of hard to see. But there's kind of an interesting map. It's an Edo era map. I think, yeah, you can see. You should be able to see that. There's an Edo era map, and we can see various bridges. You can see what the city looked like back then. Let's see. It says 1803. So this is a depiction of the city in 1803. They would have had to use their imagination as to what it looked like in order to get this perspective. They probably wouldn't have had. I don't even think you were just inventing balloons. I don't think they would have had them here, though, to be able to get this kind of. This is just a perspective that people got from using their imagination. That would be like, there's Eitai-bashi right there. There is Shin-o-hashi there. This is Ryogoku there. Ryogoku-bashi. That's Ryogoku-bashi right there. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what bridge that is. Any rate, that's kind of the way the city would have looked. The thing you can see is that there's actually canals all over the place, a lot of water and all that stuff. Now we got another bridge here, or another map. This is another 1803. This is another perspective of. This is looking more south and west. It's kind of funny because you can see that's Fujisan. Mount Fuji's in the same location there, but the city is from a different perspective. There's Fuji here, and you can see it's a little bit different perspective of the city. The bridges, you can see Nihonbashi. That's Nihonbashi. They're showing the location of that there. In the foreground would be what today is Koto Ward on that side of the river. This is Koto Ward, and this is the Sumida Ward. This would be Chuo Ward here. Then Taito is about like where Taito Ward is right there. Chiyoda Ward, Chiyoda-ku is there. The Imperial Palace. I think they got it in the clouds there. It's interesting. They got that the clouds. I think that were the clouds there. I guess that's the heavens. There, they're in the heavens there. At any rate, so let's kind of swing around here. We can show you more of the. See that? There's another one of those sumo wrestling moves. This is Aori Kake. That's what that move is called. There's a bunch of them. I'm not gonna show you all of these, but they're there. And if you ever come, you can go up and down the river and take a look at them. This is kind of an interesting photo. This would have been 20th century photo of boats along the rowers along the river. I think the early 20th century. Then they got something up here. This is showing, this would have been the Cambridge crew. This is post-war, actually, 1954. That's a photo post-war, 1954 of the river. And they had the University of Cambridge, UK crew. This would have been in probably Edo era depiction of sumo wrestling there. I've got a bunch of these. Again, I'm not going to look at every one of them, but we'll give you a feel for that if there's something that I think is more interesting. Real nice environment here. It's real pleasant environment along the way here. Let's see. This is another depiction of Ryogoku. There's the sumo. You can see they're showing the perspective, and then on the street and the river, there would be the river. I think that's yeah. Oh no, there's the bridge there. So it's showing the neighborhood there. We're walking uptown, north along the river here. If I see any interesting moves that are really cool, I'll show them to you. Here we've got, I think that would be the emperor and his family. That might be what that is crossing. Would that be? I guess that's Ryogoku. At any rate, and here we have a depiction. That's Ryogoku. That would have been Ryogoku. And they're showing the, that'd be the old and the new bridge? An old and a new bridge depiction? It's hard to tell, isn't it? I think that's what that might be. Now here's something I haven't shown you before, and this will help you to understand why we have this wall here, and what this is doing. What this shows is, this is like to remind people that there is a kind of a risk here. So this is showing past surges and when they took place. They've got the top one. Oh, and they're not all here. The top one actually it shows Nagoya. That's 5 meters above Nagoya. But these other ones are Showa 54. This would have been 1970s, 1980. That's Showa 54 in October. So that would be Typhoon 20. So the water would have come up right. That's how high the water would have, 3.5 meters, 3.1 meters. They're just showing you, well, this is as high. And then if you look up, it says 6.4 meters. So this is 6.4 meters above sea level. So they're showing, well, this is at this far up the river. And this is another thing to remember, where the further up the river we go, the less danger there would be from that. So we're now a ways up the river, and you'd be in a situation where the water, the further up it has to come, the less natural there's going to be. Did a boat go through? Did I miss something? Because now it's all, the water's all. Did I miss that? When did that come from? Was there? Somebody tell me. Was there a boat? That looks like it's either that or maybe I missed like some event or something. At any rate, so yeah, I didn't see anything, but the river now is definitely. I'll have to go check that later. The river is definitely disturbed. It's unhappy, and all. So. You can see it's a bit of glare. You know, we got a bit of glare here, but like I say, about 27 degrees. It's okay. Temperature's okay. I'm not complaining at any rate. Oh, it was really hot yesterday. It was like 36 yesterday. You know, it's by the time I finished it was the walk yesterday morning. It was pretty intense. Let me show you. This is the one the guy is really giving it to this wrestler here. That is called a. There you go. Up. There we go. There you go. There. That is a Kuji Kidaoshi. Kuchikigao, he's really getting into it right there. That's the end of that match. That's definitely a move that's going to end the match right there. This is Ryogoku there. I wonder if that's for the fireworks. Man, look at all the people there. The boats. There's a lot happening. It's all happening in this shot there. So, yeah, we're gonna go up 10. Then there's a next bridge. We're coming up on another bridge here. See, there's a lot of people. It's after 6 a.m. So people are out, especially now because it's Saturday morning. So they know it's going to be hot. They got the day off, and they're getting some exercise before it gets too hot. So that's kind of what's happening here. We saw some heron earlier. I think we're going to see some more as we come up. And you got the next little bridge. Oh, we're coming up on one of those docks there. Oh, let me show you this here. This looks like a bear. Yeah, we got some bear. Yeah. There's some dragon of some kind here. Uehana is the name of the artist here. And let's see, let me back up a little bit here. There we go. Get a look at that, a load of that. Okay. That's a pretty depiction of this yeah, it's definitely got some glare here, so I have to live with that. They were coming up one of these docks, these piers for the boats. It's both for the emergency boats and regularly scheduled boats, and then we got another dock bit up here. Let me show you right here now. This is look at the stairs, but I think that's kind of used when they're having the firework display. This is probably the right where they shoot the fireworks, so the people are sitting there. That'll be, I think, later this month. So it's July now. I think the end of the month we're going to have the Sumida River fireworks. Very famous fireworks display. It's kind of the biggest, or at least traditionally the biggest in the city, oldest. Going back hundreds of years, they've had this great fireworks displays. Wonderful stuff. I don't think they shoot it off here. I think it's more up near Asakusa, but I could be wrong on that. But I think that's true. I sat on the river here once and saw the display. It's kind of hard to get here. You got to come like hours in advance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they really want to see it. So we got more. Here's a. This is kind of an interesting sumo move there. See that one? The white guy is doing it, so he's kind of like flinging him. The yellow guy is in the air there. That's sakate nage is what it's called. Sakate nage. So, we got one of the. That's one of the the boats that go up and down the river there. We've got, I think these are the service boats. There's another one there. Got 3 of them here. There's a lot to see. A lot going on. Now we're coming up on, you can see there's a bridge, but it's a bridge actually for a water pipe going across there. That's for a water pipe. And you'll see the heron hang out there. It's a place where they can hang out without being disturbed by the people. These birds are waiting. I finally figured out, and like it takes me a while to figure this stuff out, but what they're doing, they got a reason. I mean, always there's a reason, right? At any rate, so you got like this heron here. You can see if we get a good view of this guy. Hey buddy, how you doing? On the boat here. And they're looking to see if any fish come to the surface where they can go, and they're looking for breakfast there. There we go. See that guy there? Oh. Okay. Oh, and he's going to fly over there. I bet he's going to go up there. It's like, doggone it, you guys. Can't you just leave me alone? All I want to do is get a shot of you, okay? Don't blame me. Blame the camera. So, any rate, so let's look across there. You see, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them this morning on this bridge. It's for a water pipe. It's a water pipe there. We got another bridge just beyond that. We'll get to that in just a second. So you got 5 there. See, they're just waiting. They're waiting to see if they can get a shot at the breakfast here. They're looking to see if things get good. And this bridge right there is Kuramaibashi. Kuramaibashi, the bridge right there, and going to the district of Kuramai. And we got a pretty cool mural here. A lot of these get the sun gets them, but this one, because it's kind of in the shade under this bridge here and all, that one hasn't been. What bridge? I can't really see. There's a couple. I would guess that's Ryogoku. Again, that could be Ryogoku Bashi. I think it is. I think it's Ryogoku Bashi right there. Depiction, Edo era depiction. Yeah. So. They got some fireworks action here. There's some pretty cool murals there. It says springtime. That would be the sakura and blooming along the river. I wonder, that there's like a tower. I think that tower, that's a tower that it might be Asakusa that was collapsed in 1923 in the earthquake. I think that might be what that is. That's definitely looks like Edo era. That's definitely a depiction of the fireworks. 1909 is when it says that this is some artwork, and they're recreating it. Yeah, I kind of like this. This picture's kind of cool. Underneath is the reflection from the water is kind of cool. I'm wondering if I missed a boat there, while I was too busy babbling or whatever. So we're gonna go under this bridge. There's no place really for the heron not good places for them to hang out, so they're not. Now, they would actually love to be along the water, along the rail here, if they could, but there's just too many people. Too many people. We got the dogs. Oh, I saw that, buddy. See that doggy right there? I saw that guy yesterday. There's a happy one. Look at that guy. Look how happy that guy is. Yeah, that's a happy baby there. Yeah, there you go. Hi, baby. How you doing? Yeah. I saw that guy was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. He looked just as happy yesterday, or she. They. I'm trying to get the proper pronoun here, you know. They, let me just settle on they. I think that'll, that's non-offensive and gender inspecific, which is fair. But it's a cute baby. And like I said, when you see a happy dog like that, you know there's happiness in its life. There's an owner, its owner loves it, loves them, and they take care of them good and living a good life. It's a good dog's life. So you can see it's pretty dense. You see on the other side there, that's a pretty dense, you know, the buildings are pretty dense. It's urban. This is the dense, one of very, very dense, historically dense part of the city. So, of course, it's pretty the heavily populated part of the city. Now I got to figure out what bridge, the name of this bridge. It's not Zumi Bashi. That's way uptown, still near Asakusa. Let me just get across there. See all those boats that are all moored there. Those are like barges. Those are all barges there. See that? Those are all barges there. It's a busy river. You know, it's a busy river. Very active boats going up and down. Commercial boats. The transit, the ones that are doing scheduled transit, the party boats. Got these party boats, more of these party boats, more we got it coming up on the left. And let me show you there. See, there's got some tents. Those are homeless. There's 4 tents there. I mentioned at one time there used to be a lot of them, but you know, they're there. I got a few homeless. You say, I figure that later in the day, they're not going to be in their tents late in the afternoon when it's like in the low 30s, like 32, 33 degrees, and the sun beating down late in the afternoon. I think they're going to be moving someplace else. We're happy. I'm a little tired, hey guys. That's your kind of standard kind of Japanese dog. Little, big enough. You got like a little bit of dog there, but not so big that they can't hang around in the house. Just the, you know, like right size kind of guys. That's the way you don't see a lot of big dogs. I mean, where are they going to go? People live in small apartments and all. You know, 90% of people are going to be living in small apartments. Most apartments you can't even own, can't even have a pet in the house anyway. So let me show you here. They've got the menu. They got let me show you the menu for these boats and the price. This is for boat. This there we go. There's the menu. That all looks pretty good. I'd have any one of them. That's a course for all you can nomi hodai. So that's the all you can drink. There's some all you can drink. Oh, they're all you can drink. Okay, they're all you can nomi. They're all nomi hodai, of course. So yeah, it says 11,150 minutes, and it shows when they leave day, and they even have brochures. English brochure here. At any rate, they're happy to Suri Shin, the Suri Shin, and there is the Daitsuri Shin Maru. That's show you the name of this boat. The Suri, that's Suri Shin Maru, and you read that right to left. Suri Shin Maru, that's right to left, you read that. And that's the number 10 boat there. This one's number 11 there. That's number 11, the Daiju Ichi. And now we're getting, what bridge is this? So 11,000 yen for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Now let's see what bridge. This is Umayababashi. That's a mouthful. That's the name of this bridge. Okay. Umayababashi. It's one kanji character too. Oh, there's a boat coming down the river. Like I say, it's over. The glassy river has been disturbed. Now we got another boat coming down the river here. Well, we're going to enter a part where like I say, the walk varies. Like the pavement all varies. It's all different depending on where you are, what's on the wall. That usually has something to do with where you are. And now we're going to a part where the pavement disappears and becomes a dirt path, which is kind of interesting. It kind of has a more rustic. They give a kind of rustic feel to it here. That's just by design, There we go. See that? And now we've got. It's pretty narrow. It's a pretty narrow path here, and it's gravelly dirt gravel kind of path that has one of these traditional little bridges up here, and we got a traditional dog there. We got a traditional dog, a traditional walking path, a traditional bridge. I don't think that guy's traditional at all. He's got headphones on. That's not very traditional. And yeah, so we've got the vegetation. We've got some vegetation action here. It's a little bit different. Like I say, there's always a lot of variation. Something to keep you interested and stimulated along the way. Because otherwise you might get bored. Because whatever happens, it's not like you have to worry about like getting mugged or anything. If I was in any of the cities that I lived in America, that kind of an environment like this, you'd be worried about suddenly getting mugged or whatever. Somebody descending upon you and with holding a gun to your head. That could happen at any time. That kind of excitement can't happen. That doesn't happen here. So so you gotta settle. You gotta settle for like this variation in the path. Now, like I say, we're walking on this gravelly path here. That's what we gotta settle for here. That's the only kind of excitement there is. That's the butterfly. Although I could. Oh, let's see if we get that. Did we get that? I don't know if we did. We got a couple of them. I think we got it. We get part of it. The heron are flying. The heron are flying. Coming up on another bridge here. Another bridge. We got more party boats moored along there. Yeah, there's the party. There's a party boat. There's some little. What's going on with that? Oh, there's a cute baby there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. It's a little bit tough. It's tough for these guys, you know. They're just trying to cool off by getting all that tongue as far out as they can and getting as much exposure there to dissipate that heat. You know, I got all that fur. I wouldn't want to be having that kind of fur on a day like this. No, I wouldn't want that at all. I'm gonna have to. Let's see. This is another one of these. These are pretty much all like these kind of pre-war bridges. It's pretty cool bridge. Pretty cool bridge there. I have to figure out what the name of it is. This definitely has a deco. Another deco era, deco style. They're all the same era. I'll be able to tell you what the name of this one. I can't remember what the name of these bridges are because I don't walk up here all the time like I do down river. I'm a downriver kind of guy. Any rate, I don't know if you know what that means. That means, well, I'll explain that in a minute. Let me first tell you what the name of this bridge is, because we've got up here, we've got another map, and we'll find out what the names of these two bridges are. I won't show you the map, but I will tell you what it says. Okay, and then we're gonna focus this going upriver. That is the Komagata. That's Komagata-bashi. And the next one is Azuma. That's Asakusa? It is. We're already up there. That's Azuma. Azumabashi. That's Azumabashi right there. So we are at Asakusa already. Man, I thought we had a ways to go. We're having so much fun, and we've had so much fun already. We're already here. Anyway, let's. Is Komatabashi. I like that bridge. Yeah, I like that. Not just the blue, I like the design too. It's pretty cool. Kind of design. Kind of a little bit similar to the to Eitaibashi. And then the next one here is Azumibashi. And this is at Asakusa. We are at Asakusa. So, and I think tomorrow, or my next video after this is going to be, we're going to walk around Asakusa and that area. So we're going to be doing that. We might get out a little bit earlier so we have some more time to walk around the neighborhood. Then we're going to do like a neighborhood walk the next video after this. I know some of you might be getting tired of watching these walks up the river. We have to come up. This is actually the walk ends. It continues on the other side, but we got to come up, and we're going to walk across the bridge, come up these stairs, and then walk across Azumibashi into Asakusa. And then from there, we're going to go back down the river. So we're going to take a break in a minute here. But before we do that, we're going to see the Asahi, the headquarters here, this world famous building. And you can't quite see it there, but you will be able to see it in all its glory. The one that has a gigantic golden thing that has various descriptions given to it. There we go. Let's Let me back this up here so you can see this landmark. And we'll come up and you'll be able to see that. There it is. That is the Asahi Building headquarters there. I mean, it's definitely a piece of work. That's for sure. It's bubble era. It's a classic, one of these real classic bubble era kind of. It's pretty fanciful. It's certainly unique. It's give them credit. They haven't put up. It's not ordinary. So give them credit for that. So at least we can talk about it. We can stop and look and talk about it, and that's the important thing. And people are going to be doing that for the next 100 years or whatever. So that's a book called Getting Attention, which is what you want. You want attention. Well, some of us want attention. And behind there is the Sky Tree. So we're going to be able to see Sky Tree, but it'll be a minute here as we walk across the river, across the bridge, and into Asakusa, the world famous Asakusa. Just give you a little taste of Asakusa before we give a full bite in the next video, to leave you panting and wanting more. Right. Anyway, there we go. This is like the biggest tourist, other than Kyoto, this is certainly the biggest tourist spot in Tokyo. Bar none. Yeah, it is bar none. This is like the world famous Asakusa, and lots of world famous things to do and to photograph, to see. This is when people from all over Japan like to come here too. So this is it's famous. As we walk into Taitoku, I'm going to come up at the corner, give you a little feel for just a little feel. Yeah. And we've got right there. There's the entrance to Asakusa Station on the Ginza. So Ginza line is the oldest subway line in Tokyo. That was the first subway. It was the Ginza. It goes from Asakusa to Shibuya. 1920. So 1920, now 102 years old. And that is Kamiya Bar. The Kamiya Bar. Right there. So there's the Kamiya Bar. That's like 1918. It's pre-war. It's pre-earthquake. I think it's pre-earthquake. It's a Taisho era. Then we've got the pre-war, I think late 20s. That's the Ekimise building. That's definitely your kind of late 1920s era department store. That's a Matsuya Asakusa department store. There, the train goes right into the building. It's pretty cool. At the other end of it, the train, it's a train station in the building itself. So pretty cool. And then the main area, all the temple area and all that is down the street there. We're gonna get to that in the next video. We're gonna cross the street and we're gonna take a break in the action, and we will be back in just a moment. So we're back. We are back, and on the left there, that is a police box, a Koban, and I'm going to just show you some of the people that are hanging out here. This is definitely we got the guys that are out doing exercise, that are running through the neighborhood. they got to get back. They got to come off the walkway there, and some, So we got the exercise guys, and we got some street guys. We got some homeless guys. Let me show you these guys there. There's some street guys there, and we got definitely like city people. Got some city people. The tourists don't come until later. They won't show up until later. So it's too early in the morning for the tourists. We got the city people. You see what the city people look like. Kind of people like us that spend all their time around concrete. Those kind of people. City people. So at any rate, concrete down. I would say down to earth, but I would say down to concrete, kind of folk. So we got the street to show you there. We got the street there. I'm drinking some water here, so I want to get a little bit of hydration before I head out, because I'm going to be in the sun. And we're going to be exposed to the sun, and we're going to be getting a lot of, it's going to be a bit intense, so I thought it'd be a good idea to get a little bit of hydration before heading back into the heat along the river. And we got some guys taking photos there. They look like artsy types. They probably were out bar hopping or whatever. Oh, there's some backpackers. Those are tourists. I guess they're just got into the city or something. They just got off the train into the city. Oh, these people. There's some guy that looks lost there. He's checking stuff out. He doesn't know what he's there, where he's, he looks like he looks ordinary, but maybe there's something nefarious that he has planned. But he doesn't know where the nefarious action is. Now look at that. There's some coordination here. Look at the umbrella and the outfit are coordinated there, and that woman. It's kind of stuff I like to see. And there's a nice older woman with the pink and the red. I think she's got to get a more pinkish bag there, though. But hey, we're not being hard on you. It's 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. You're doing your best. You are doing your best. So, we got some more ordinary type. She looks like she's probably living a conventional life, conventional dog, conventional outfit, conventional looking bag. The hat's a little bit different. I'll give her that. Oh, look, we got a guy with the Panama hat here. There's a guy with a Panama hat. Guy's got to be cool. If you got a Panama hat, you got to be cool. They call it a Panama hat. I'd call it a Panama hat. So, and then we got like outdoorsy, almost kind of like, check that guy out. Look at the mask there on the guy. That's maybe he's like a right winger. He's a right. Oh, we got a school kid. Yeah, it's another tough day for school. It's never fun. It's never fun being a school kid. Not in Japan. It's a tough life, and eventually they'll let you out, and then you got a job. Then you get your corporate job and whatever. But hey, the society works, so stop complaining. Plenty of traffic, taxis, buses, delivery vans, ordinary stuff. And the birds, we got these pigeons what would life be without pigeons? If pigeons didn't exist, we would have to develop cloning technology. We would have to develop biological technology in order to create them, because we need to have creatures like this hanging around us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have any. Otherwise, the city wouldn't have any. Would hardly have any birds. So we need to have stuff like this. We got some other real bird chirping there. This like some real birds as opposed to these pigeons here. And I am just about ready. I've done my my hydration, and you don't have to listen to this nonsense anymore, because now I'm going to head back down the river. And here we go. Yeah, let's see. Where do I throw this away? I just have to stick it in my... You know, I could put it in my backpack. That's what I could do. I could put this in my backpack. This bottle. I don't see any place to throw it away. Well, let me put this down. Let me shut this off here. Let me shut this off and we'll be back in just a second.